Hey everyone, Basic MTB here with another 5-minute or less tool review. Today we're looking at the cheapest bike multi-tool I could find on Amazon. This is the WOTOW, not quite sure how to say that. It appears that this tool is manufactured under a bunch of different names, but this is the cheapest one I could find. The normal list price is 10 bucks, but there's almost always a 20% off click coupon. So I ended up paying only 8 bucks for this, and it came with 3 tire levers, which are just basic plastic ones. They'll work just fine. I've used tire levers just like this before. Be a little gentle. They're not the strongest, but they will get the job done. And it came with an Allen key for doing maintenance on the tool itself, which I didn't expect. That's a nice addition. So let's look at the actual tool. It comes with your Allen keys up to 6 millimeters. If you notice, the top three, the 3 largest sizes are numbered. The 3 smaller sizes are not. It also comes with a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver, a square 1/4 inch for using these sockets. I'll get to that in a sec. And it comes with some, some open-ended wrenches. Here we have 10, 15, 8, and this 14, I'm guessing this is for maybe a spoke wrench or a valve core remover. But I guess that's kind of a nice little feature to add in there. What's lacking is a chain breaker. I will say I'm not expected, especially at this price range. There are plenty of tools that cost twice as much as this that don't have a chain breaker on them. The only real problem I have with this tool is the sockets. And part of me is like, that's fine. How often do you really use sockets on a bike? I don't think I've actually ever needed to use sockets on my bike. Everything is just hex or these Allen keys. But the sockets themselves, they're definitely cheap. They have the number printed on the side, the size, that's great. But there's no retainment of the socket on the driver end, meaning there's this little ball bearing right here that's spring-loaded. There should be a little cutout inside the socket that ball bearing sits in that keeps the socket attached to the end, and there isn't. So these sockets just come off extremely easily. So if you do plan on using these sockets, just be careful, be aware, keep an eye on them. They might fall off. That said, once they're actually in the tool, they're secure. They're not going to go anywhere. The fitment is all pretty tight. None of this is going to spring open in your pocket or in your bag. Those that might be looking closely may have noticed that it's a little bit bent. You can see the gap is not straight here. It's very not straight here. And it came straight, but before I did a video, I wanted to make sure that this thing was actually half decent. So I went out to the garage and I put the 6 mil in a vise, and I just cranked on it as hard as I could. Reason being, the 6 mil, that's the one you're going to be using for your pedals. Pedals are usually pretty stiff. So I put way more force on this than hopefully you should ever need to put on a multi-tool. Definitely more than I've ever used to remove a pedal. And the tool held together. I thought it was going to break, honestly. The sides have this plastic outer layer, but then a little metal liner on the inside. And yeah, it definitely did bend a bit, and I could probably bend it back if I tried. But it held together, so I'll give it some credit for that. Otherwise, it's a cheap multi-tool. It'll get the job done. I'm sure you could probably assemble a bike that you would get in the mail with this. It has, I think, everything that you need. But I would probably recommend spending 20 bucks and getting a Crank Brothers M17 or M19. But if 8 bucks is your budget, this is hard to beat, and it comes with tire levers, which are a must-have for most people. That's really it. check out basicmtb.com. I've got a bunch of other tool reviews there. I got some cool tutorials and some cool pictures and things of stuff I'm building in my shop. And that's it. That's all I got for you. I appreciate you watching and have a great day.